Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez.
I thought it was going to be... I just think Crawford's real special. I think Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it.
So who do you like in Canelo versus Crawford?
Well, I'm a giant Crawford fan because I think he's the best switch hitter since Marvin Hagler. I also think Canelo is slowing down, and Canelo is more of a one-punch fighter now than the combination fighter he was when he was younger.
Canelo might have just made the biggest mistake of his career. Mark your calendars. The 14th of September, Las Vegas, it's official.
Canelo Alvarez may have just made the biggest mistake of his career. Mark your calendars. September 14th in Las Vegas. It's official. Boxing's top star, Canelo, is stepping into the ring with the most dangerous finisher in the sport right now. Terence Bud Crawford to champion.
Building, man. And then the best man did his thing, man. Crawford, I knew he was crafty. I told everybody he got a new nickname, Crafty Crawford, and he showed all that craftsmanship here tonight. The speed was too much. That 140 moving up, it happened to me and Pacquiao. Those little guys, as they move up, they bring all that speed. And he also had the power. And Spence was just a little slow. I thought he was a little slow against Danny. That's why he didn't stop Danny. He stopped Ugas, but I thought he was a little slow. And that thing that he does that's never been broken. Jab, 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 boom, body shot. Jab, jab, body shot. It's never been broken till now, till today, till tonight. And now the new undisputed champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford. Salute 3 times.
But this could be a trap, and Canelo might be walking right into it. Crawford is a rare, generational talent, the man who tore through Errol Spence Jr. with chilling precision. Crawford isn't just after titles, he's chasing greatness.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true. But you know what? There's always a way. There's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Just like Sugar Ray Leonard did when he stepped up to fight Marvin Hagler. While Canelo has been taking fights many expected him to win, Crawford is undefeated. Ranked pound for pound #1.
I think Terence Crawford right now in the sport of boxing is the pound for pound best fighter in the sport of boxing right now.
And coming in with everything to prove and nothing to lose. Let's break it down. Canelo has beaten big names GGG, Bivol, Jacobs, Kovalev. But Crawford, he's been silently prepared.
Eso. Venga. 5, venga. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eso. Enjoy.
Preparing for this for years. Even boxing legends warn Canelo could be in serious trouble. The truth is, Canelo isn't the same fighter he was 5 years ago. He's slower, relying more on timing than volume. And he's never faced someone quite like Bud Crawford. This fight feels like a huge gamble, maybe even a desperate move. His last few fights lack spark.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Ashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And like I say, don't f with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off. Yeah. So
Canelo running from Benavides. What is that? I mean, imagine if I ever ran from anybody. Like, did I run from somebody in my career? No. Did Chavez run from somebody in his career? No. Chavez was 87-0. Imagine that. So to me, that's the all-time greatest fighter.
Do you feel that he is now begun the descent? He's not in his prime anymore.
I did see him slow down. I think his feet were a little slow. I saw his left hand was a little hurt. I don't know if it was from an injury beforehand but I did see something in his left hand. Given the fact that it was an 18 by 18 ring, which gives Canelo the advantage and he couldn't stop him. I mean, it goes to show you that, his abilities are still his abilities, but in his mind, he wasn't confident enough to go out there and just knock him out. But when he dropped them, you just go after him, throw a barrage of punches, and the referee stops it, especially if you're in Mexico. It goes the 12 rounds, and he's going to get the criticism. He brought that upon himself.
But Charlo barely engaged. Fans started asking, is Canelo ducking real threats? His bout with William Skull, another letdown. No fireworks, no viral knockouts, just a win. It didn't look like. A champion defending his throne, it looked like a farewell tour. Then Crawford's name entered the mix and the buzz exploded. For Canelo, it's great PR. But for Crawford, it's not about headlines. It's about beating Canelo. Crawford is a different breed. He's dominated every division from lightweight to super welterweight. Every time he moves up, he wins. Now, he's moving up to divisions to fight Canelo at 168 pounds. Sounds wild. But Bud isn't just adding.
He's patient enough. He knows what he needs to do. But if he prepares for one thing, you come to the ring and do something different, that I know what it was that night. That night, he knew he had to impress. And he knew that, if you know Terrence's style, he's trying to line up that straight left, you know? And he got to a point where that became, I gotta have this firework at the end of the night. And that's what he was stuck on. He won't make that kind of mistake against Canelo Alvarez. And again, coming to the ring, I don't think he expected Madrimov to have this counter-punching style that he came to the ring with,
The thing about Crawford is he believes he's on it. Like, he believes he's the one. So that's the difference between him and any other fighter that Canelo fight. Because Canelo, people fight the idea of Canelo Alvarez opposed to fighting the individual. The thought of him is what puts fear in their heart. But he doesn't care about that because he's Terence Crawford, so it's a totally different thing. So if he can implement his strategy and ride it out to the end of the fight, he's gonna be successful. But if Canelo can do what he needs to do, and his timing has to be on point, because he's not that fast as Crawford is. It's all about timing.
Wait, he's training smart. Altitude camps. Sparring light heavyweights, even Floyd Mayweather is in his corner offering advice. But it's not. Coming to survive, he's coming to win. Just like he dissected Errol Spence, calculating, adjusting, and taking full control, he plans to do the same with Canelo. That's what makes him so dangerous. He's not just tough, he's brilliant, calm, smart, and deadly accurate. If Canelo underestimates him, it could cost him everything. Size difference. Sure, people say Canelo's too big, but let's be honest, his recent opponents have been smaller.
I'm hunting him. That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm going to take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they going to cry when they go home. No time. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wow. If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight. So
Charlo, Ryder, Plant, none have Crawford's skill set. Remember, Canelo didn't lose to Bivol because of size, it was timing and movement. Crawford excels at both. He's a master of distance, IQ, and control. Yes, Canelo hits hard, but Bud has beaten big punchers before. He doesn't get into brawls, he sets traps, makes angles, and dictates pace. Canelo's never fought someone who can switch styles mid-fight and break you down mentally. Crawford does all of that.
Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Crawford, who couldn't push back Madrimov. Life and death with Madrimov. What do you think Canelo's gonna do to him? Run him out of the ring. You know what's laughable also? Dana White being named the promoter of this fight, considering he's never been in the boxing space. Has no stable of boxers. He didn't negotiate. And is being handed this fight on a silver platter and called promoter. He's the trust fund baby of boxing. That's it. The trust fund baby of boxing. And get this. The fight will take place during the day on September 13th in Las Vegas. During the day. So Canelo will fight during the day on Netflix just to accommodate UFC Noche later that evening on a different network. So does that mean this fight isn't important? Do they not give a about the fans or viewership? Why is it that Canelo has to fight during the day on Mexican Independence Weekend? And UFC with a roster of names I've never heard of is going on prime time. Cinco de Mayo. He's fighting in Riyadh and now he's fighting during the day on the biggest weekend in boxing. Yeah, Canelo will fight anywhere. Anytime he's told because he doesn't give a... All he cares is about the money. Doesn't give a... Fans.
And better. Momentum matters. Crawford is in his prime coming off huge wins, focused and fresh. Canelo, he's had injuries, distractions, and talk of retirement, and Canelo's been through wars over 80 fights. That kind of wear adds up. Bud, meanwhile, is sharp and always learning. If Canelo doesn't dominate early, Bud will take over late. Crawford's camp is all strategy led by Andre Ward, breaking down every detail of Canelo's style. This isn't normal training, it's a scientific plan, big sparring partners, tactical sessions, smart recovery, while Canelo stays in routine, but keeps evolving.
Are you still favoring Crawford in the fight, or has your opinion changed?
I mean, I've always favoured Canelo in the fight.
Well, I've heard that you want Canelo to win, but you
of
feel...
course, yeah. I like Terence. I've worked a lot with Canelo, and I think just because of what I saw in Riyadh and because of the threat, and he's getting on as well, Crawford, but it's just like the mindset of Crawford. Like, there's no doubt in Terence Crawford's mind that he wins this fight. And when you spend a bit of time with him, you kind of start buying into that. And I guess that's what happened in Riyadh, because I travelled with him to the fight and, you know, but it's a 50-50 fight. I think gun to head, I'm probably picking Crawford right now. But I want Canelo to win. And he can win for sure. But Terence is going to make it really tricky and awkward for him. And I don't think he's going to like that kind of fight.
Ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo.
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything.
I'll ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo.
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Do you see that fight now differently based on how Canelo performed against Skull Eddie?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah? Oh, wow.
It wasn't just the fact that he couldn't cut the ring off. I just feel like the timing now, the age, Canelo is amazing. I mean, not just because of his ability and what he's accomplished, but the fact that he still has the desire for those training camps and those fights. But I just feel like that desire might be fading a little bit. Not because of his love, but just because of age and life. Do you know what I mean? And
don't get me wrong, like the Crawford fight will definitely get him up for it. But I was actually watching that fight thinking I wouldn't be surprised if he retired and actually didn't fight Crawford, because I don't think he'll want to lose to Crawford, a much smaller guy, just because he's at the end of the road. But the fight's so big and the money's so big, he's gonna have to take it. I bet he retires after that fight.
Are divided. Mayweather shows quiet respect for Bud. Andre Ward backs him. Roy Jones Jr. says he's the best finisher of this era. Shocker Stevenson agrees. Sure, Canelo unified 168 and made history, but critics still point to safe matchmaking and narrow wins. Beating Bud could finally silence them, but losing, that would hurt more than the Bivol loss. Bud's smaller, less powerful on paper. If he wins, it'll be pure skill, no excuses. This isn't hype. It's elite-level chess with violence. If Canelo underestimates Bud, he could lose everything. This might be the moment the crown changes hands. Are we watching the end of the Canelo era or one last reign? Drop your predictions. And don't forget to subscribe for more Fight Night Fire.